All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, 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 hello. Wow. Hello, everyone. Okay. Last time, I think there was a video I posted. There was a video I posted where I was talking about the ongoing situation over Nigeria. You understand? Yeah. So that video said a lot. You understand? Yeah. Most people who don't even know what they want. They just go around, and anyone who wants to rule or take over a country, you see them. They just vote around. Those kind of people, they just follow. They just follow, follow. You understand? That's what they normally do. Just follow, keep on following, doing the kind of things people don't even recognize in the society. You understand? So today I'm here to tell you about the society, things you come across, things you are supposed to do, and you look into yourself. People will say that yes, you have done much and you have contributed. You understand? Yes, Nigeria is really a mess. It's really a mess. Nigeria's situation is really getting worse day by day. We need a vibrant leaders which can rule us as a nation. Exactly. That's what we need. The citizens there, they are going a lot. They are really, really going a lot. They are going a lot. And most of the times, when you see them bring out when I mean a vibrant man that's supposed to rule the country, when you see them coming out, even most of the youths that usually say that they are not, they want a change in the country, and when the change comes, you see them, they don't give that zeal for them to vote to that particular person they want. They don't vote. That is one thing about them that is killing them in those countries. They don't. Not just that country, but Africa as a whole is very, very bad. Imagine, look at other countries, they have 24 hours light. Like, they don't take their light. They have water. They have everything, good roads. When you are an African man and you go to other countries, when you see them, come on, you love whatever you see over there, because everything you see there, they just look like heaven. I think there's no difference between there and heaven, because when you are alive, the good things you see that attract you are things that you call heaven. When you see somebody, for example, now somebody come and the person, maybe you are having a bad situation, a bad time, you understand, and someone out of nowhere, not just someone out of nowhere, maybe your friend, your cousin, anyone, or maybe someone you don't know, you come across to you and ask you what is the problem, and then you have to explain yourself by saying maybe you are having bad time, one or two like that, and the next thing you see, he just help you out in that situation. He just helped you. Like, even you are not expecting such that someone is going to help you that particular day, because you know the kind of situation you are. You have asked so many people and none of them were able to help you. You understand? And then you come across it and this person just decided to help you. Man, come on, that is God Himself. You understand? Because anyone who helped you in that situation you are in that particular moment, what you call that person is God sent. God sent. That is an angel. That is an angel. That is a God sent. Someone that come into your life, the person just helped you. You don't even know that person. Even if you even know that person, but you are not expecting anything from that person, he just helped you. That is God sent. You understand? That is he said. Also we need somebody who can intercept food for poor masses. We need activists like Julius Salon Malema in Nigeria. Yeah, yes, someone like Julius Malema. You see how that man speaks. You see the things that comes out from his mouth. If that man, if they can give Julius Malema an opportunity for him to rule, then things is going to change. Things is going to change a lot. Imagine someone like Julius Malema is the one ruling Africa as a whole. Oh man, that man really loves, he loves a lot of good things. He loves a lot of good things. If they should give him an opportunity, maybe they say Africa, Africa as a whole, as a nation, all Africa decided to come along and then, they be together. Oh my God. Like that country will be one. It will be what we have to call that country is United States of Africa. United States of Africa. That is what they will have to call that country. People, so many people that you see today, most of them they like good things, you understand, but they are not giving them the opportunity for them to rule you, or even when they give them the opportunity to rule, you see them, most of them, they command them in the office, tell them this, that, what to do is very, very wrong. When you vote for someone and you don't command them, especially those in the office, what you do what the people want, because it was the people who voted for them to be in that position. That is one thing. That is one thing. You voted for that person to be in that position, and he is supposed to do what the people that voted him to do. That is what he's supposed to do. Do you know my love for Julius Malema? That man is very, very great. Like, he speaks, whatever that comes out from his mouth is true. Okay, now look at Burkina Faso. Burkina Faso, Ibrahim Traore. Imagine a young man. Look at what he's doing to his country. Before. Burkina Faso is not beautiful. The roads, everything, nothing is good. But today, look at Burkina Faso. Everything is going fine. Like the people there, they are living good. Security is fine. You can't go to Burkina Faso now and complain that they don't have security, that things are going wrong over the country. No. Right now, Burkina Faso is one of the greatest African nation. One of the greatest African nation that is achieving his dream. A nation that is achieving his dream. People there, they just saw that young man, Ibrahim Traore. They pushed him, they supported him. He did not just come out there alone. Yeah, he brought out the idea, which they decided to say, let's take power, because the person the president that was there was not doing good. He wasn't doing good enough, you understand? And now they push him. Immediately he took power, people they contributed and supported him. And look at Burkina Faso today. Look at the roads. Most of the roads are very, very beautiful. Most of the roads that were very, very, that were not beautiful before, today they are beautiful. Now they are manufacturing most of the things. Africa is great. Africa is great. Africa is great. What we need is a good leader. We need somebody that can stake, somebody that will stand up and say that this is what I want to do and is going to do it for them. Not somebody that will just speak. You know, they speak a lot and they don't do. You just wake up in the morning time and what you have to say is I want to be in a position. You understand? And when you be in that position, first thing you have to do, you don't before you don't care about the people, you don't care about them, but immediately you want to be in that position. You see, you love everyone, you take everyone along, and you are living in a big mansion. You understand? You live in a big mansion, you wear fine clothes, you put on good jewelries, good things, goods. You understand? And now, what you have to do, you just come out because you want the people to vote for you, and you just come out of nowhere, and you yell kind of unknown designer, because why you want the people for them to vote for you, and you want people that are around for them to watch and say that you loved your people so much, and you see them they come out um with unknown designer clothes. They don't put on their jewelry or gold anymore. You see them jubilating, dancing. People that doesn't dance with the people before, you see them dancing, and the people that complain about them, once they give them maybe half bag of rice, or let me say a bag of rice, or maybe one chicken like that. You see these people jubilating, saying, we love you, Papa, we love you, Papa, right on, we love you, Papa, right on. Like seriously, you see such, and you compromise on such thing, and when you yourself, you know that bag of rice or maybe the chicken they give to you, when you take it at home, it won't last more than a month. It's gone. And remember, you have already sold out your future for how many years, depending how many years the president is going to rule. You already sold out your future. The person you voted for, you already sold out your future to that person, because before you voted for, you already know that it's not good. You are not going to achieve anything. And you complain that you don't have a job, you don't have, the government are not giving you a job. And whereby you are the citizen are the ones doing this. It's very, very wrong. You need to open your eye and know that this is what we actually need, and this is where we are, and this is what we are going to do. Not just wake up in the morning and because someone gave you a bag of rice or maybe a chicken, you decided to vote to that person just for you to get that little token of money or maybe that bag of rice that you know that it's not worth. It doesn't worth it. You are bigger than those things. You don't have to sell your future because um they bought you, because when you notice it, after they have already given you that bag of rice and they went back and they won that election, man, come on, your future is gone. It would take by his grace for that man to for that president you voted for him to give you what you want. You understand? It will be a grace for that president to give you what you want. You the citizen, you're supposed to know what you are doing. Sometimes I ask myself, I said, those people that complain, why are they complaining? You understand? I see most people complain, they say um the president is not doing well, and and We don't know, and he stole the mandate. He was the one that he voted for himself. You understand? How can you tell me that a president voted for himself? What about those people that did the rally? The ones that won the clothes for the rally? Those ones, are they not among? Those people are behind it. They are most, they are most the wicked ones. You understand? They are most the wicked ones, because you see them when they want to do rally. Maybe they want to do rally for them to say, this is the next person we want to vote for, and this is the president we want. You see all of them bringing out their cars, jubilating, pumping champagne, dancing. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Because why? Those people that are doing that, they have already given them a token of money. They're giving them a token of money. What do you expect from them? That bullshit, man. Come on, what do you expect from them? It's very, very wrong. It's very, very wrong. I'm telling you the truth. Very, very wrong. And when you see them, those people, they don't care. But when they are in that position and they want that president in that position as well, you see those people, they give that money and they go to most of them go to their villages. You understand? Those old men, old women, the young kids that are growing up, you see them giving them each community some money. You understand? They start giving each community some money so that those community can say that they need this president to rule, because this president has remembered them. Man, come on, but you are supposed to remember that this president doesn't remember you when he was in position. You understand? And now maybe he wants you to vote for him again, and you say him he start dancing that he has a lot of strength, that he has a lot of power, that he can be in that position. You should vote for him. Come on, we are bigger than this. This is not what we want as a nation. This is not what we want. Africa is not even we are a continent. Africa is a continent. We are supposed we are supposed to know what we need. We are supposed to know what we need. Are you guys trying to tell me that you don't travel, you don't see beautiful things? At least, if most of you have not traveled, you do watch movies, you see things online, you see the beautiful things that you know that you like so much. And how can't you vote for somebody and you come out and you still complain that this person doesn't worth it, that you made a mistake? Are you trying to tell me that you keep on doing mistakes every time and you keep on voting for same thing? Eh? It's very, 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 very wrong. You understand? It's very, very wrong. Imagine, up to today, Africans don't have what we call just a street light. And when you tell them Africa don't have street lights, you know what they say? They tell you Africa has street lights. They start, they start taking videos, sending you videos like the the places that are luxurious, those places that you cannot live, those luxurious places they know you cannot live, that the president, the politician, only them live there, and maybe most of the celebrities they live there. You understand? They start sending you those pictures and tell you Africa is beautiful, this, that, beautiful nature. How can you say Africa is a beautiful nature when the nature is being polluted? The nature is being polluted. Come on. Where you stay, most of the places you stay, you don't have to stay there for so long, because why? The air that is coming out from there is polluted already. A lot of mosquitoes, a lot of things. And when they send you those pictures, they post it, or maybe they send it to you, they will say Africa is beautiful and you start jubilating and be saying that yeah, it's beautiful. You start seeing some most of the comments, they say don't criticize your country, appreciate the government. Appreciate what? When you see somebody that is not doing well, you don't have to appreciate that person. You have to speak out. When you what are you appreciating for? They don't give you job. When you finish school, even those that go to school in Africa, they don't have a job. Before you can have a job, that means you must have a brother that is in a good position. You must have a brother that is in a good position before you can have a job. Let me see. Yes, it's like that. Like that. You already put address. Friend, let me see. You put address already? Okay, that means let me go back and do it myself. Yeah. This. Okay, I see it. No, is that I see it? Yes, right. Yes, good. Yeah, you see them. They said they start taking picture from unknown places. The places that you have not been, you haven't been in your life. The places that you have never been. You are in that same that country with them, but the place they take pictures, maybe the videos are sent to you. You don't know that places. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I like watching your content, sir. It's really educative. Keep it up. Thank you very, very much. Honestly, it's very, very nice country now. Yeah, it's very, very. See, you know one thing. Africa is a nice country. You understand? We love Africa. Every people that come to Africa, they love Africa so much. But what I'm trying to say is that the people that are in position in Africa, they are not making us proud. You understand? They are not making us proud. The people that is in position in Africa, they are not making us proud. Come on, how can a whole Africa as a whole, you can't pick one. You cannot pick one and say that this country is doing well. Man, come on, none of them are doing well. I mean, none. They lie a lot, do all kind of things. Like the people I'm talking about, the people that are in position, the people that rule. You understand? It's very, 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 very wrong. At least we, as the citizens, we know what we want, and that is why we come out and they said we should vote for them. Not after voting for them, they, they, they go to our back, to all kind of things, and before you know, it's somebody that you did not voted for. The person that you did not voted for will just wake up and take position, and he will be the one to be ruling. And you'll be asking yourself, is this what we actually want in this country. And you see most people start telling you, this man, he's strong, he can do. Is that what you want? How can you go to school in Africa and you don't have a job? Many people went to school in Africa. Today they don't have a job. They don't have a job. Come on. I know what I'm trying to say. They don't have a job. Many people that go to school in Africa don't have a job today. Before you can have a job, that means your brother must be in a good position in Africa. Before you can have a job, your brother must be in a good position. If not, you can never have a job. That you'll be roaming around, walking around street by street. Before you know it, people that sees you will think that you are crazy already. Like you start having mental issue, mental problem. Because why? When a man has a dream and he purchased that dream, one, where you start chasing your dream is after you are done with your education, you are done with your school. You understand? Instead of you know that okay, maybe you are a science student or you are an engineer, or maybe okay, let me say okay now you are an engineer and you know a lot of things about electronic stores, electronic things. You understand? And you know this engineer, you read it, you as in you know what you went through before coming out from school. Like your parents, they did a lot of support for you to finish, for you to have a good grade. Your parents, they did a lot. Not just your parents, even people that are around your environment, they look up to you and say that yes, this is the kind of son I want. And then when you come out, instead of the government to give you a job, no, the government don't care. You start walking around, roaming around with your certificate, walking around, you can never get a job. You can't. It's very, very, very wrong. I feel ashamed. You can never. Okay, now let me not talk about the government anymore. And maybe you see some um let me say um okay, maybe this is owned by a group of people. You understand? Maybe you see you come out, you maybe you just got that little opportunity, and maybe you see some that is owned by a group of people and you tell them okay, now some company that is owned by a group of people and you said okay, maybe you want to work here, and for you to be, they don't still appreciate it after they already gotten your result. Most of them still want to use you and think that you are not forgotten that you went to school, forgotten that you that grade, you know what you went through for you to get in. Come on. And the government there will be eating the money, taking the money, squandering the money within themselves, traveling. You see them calling millions, billions, trillion upon trillion, traveling around the countries, traveling around, go to Canada, US, Germany, Japan, like name it. Different kind of country they enjoy over there. They don't care about you. They don't. And when it's time for you to vote for them, you see them coming out and say that we love the people. This is what most of them use this word. Give me one time, one more chance, and this time I'm going to do a lot for you. That one time or one time he's talking about, that one time he wants to use it to finish the country because he knows that he has not achieved what or its aim in being that position. So now it's time for him to dry it, Like, dry it. Nice for him to dry it, man. Come on, this is not what we want. This is not what we want. This is not what we want as an Africa. We need Africa to come along with each other. You don't have to you don't have to look your neighboring country and say that you are bigger than this country. No, we are all equal as a human. You can't grow without walking around with someone. You need someone that you can walk along with, or someone walk along with you. You both jam hands together and you achieve it. Okay, when you stay one place and you don't work, how can you achieve your dream? You need Africa need that mentality that when you travel, you know that you already worked. When you travel, you see beautiful things that you are supposed to um that you admire so much. You see those beautiful things that you admire so much. Then you go. You go, you say that this is what I want. Then you do it. You give your country. You give your country. We are tired of having a dictator that doesn't do anything. You don't do anything. All what you do is just wake up, making money for yourself, making money for your family. You don't do anything. You've forgotten that we voted for you, we put you in that position. You don't do anything. You don't. So I just tired and think those people that come out Larita for them, where have they been? Does it mean that they go to other countries to bring those people, or those people have been in that country, or those are the people that benefit that particular time that the president was ruling, or that are they the ones that benefited? Yeah, on yeah, it's very, 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 very wrong, very wrong, very wrong. Please, what I want to tell you people is that when you want to vote, when you want to vote for a good leader, like, you are supposed to know what you are voting for. You are supposed to know what you are voting for. You understand? You don't just come out and vote nonsense. Know what you are voting for. Know what you are voting for. I know, I know when it's time to vote, most people will still make that same mistake and vote for that same leader. Okay, look at look at um this Uganda. Imagine, look at this Uganda. Uganda is such a funny, very funny people there. Like, I saw a video, the president that was ruling before, you understand? And I don't want to mention it, maybe, you understand? I don't want to. But the president that was ruling before over there, people were complaining and they were saying that the president wasn't doing enough because things wasn't going too well for the country. You understand? Things wasn't going too well for the country, and people around the world were like, they are waiting for the right time because the governments have been there for so long. 1980 something, if I'm not mistaken, or 1990 something, if I'm not mistaken. The president has been in position, and all of a sudden people were jubilating. jubilating that it's time for election and they want a vibrant leader, someone that can rule the country and push the country forward. I'm talking about Uganda. You understand? Someone that can push the country forward. And everyone was happy because it's time for election. Is this month they did the election? This month, the election was it was one of the most funniest I have ever come across in my life. Seriously, one of the most funniest I have come across in my life. And people were jubilating. They were saying that, yeah, this is what we want. This is what, and all of a sudden, man, come on, hmm, the new person they appointed won the election. Um, after before they did their election, they off their internet, right? They off their internet. But all of a sudden, he won. And before we know it, the person that won the election started running around. Like, they started chasing him. I see what? And before you know it, the former president, they arrested the new the new candidate that won the election. They arrested him. I say what? I was so surprised when I saw that video. I was so surprised. I posted the video. I posted it. You can watch the video. I posted the video. I posted it. I was so surprised. I see someone that won. I thought it was called free and fair election. Free and fair election. So if it's not free and fair election, why would you arrest someone that the people voted for and you know that he won the election and you just put some kind of allegation that doesn't exist and you say that he won the election because he was using the internet, like he manipulated the people and they voted for him because he was using the internet, you understand? I think something like that. Then they arrested him. Is that how Ugandans do? Man, is that how they do? And now, before before some hours, they said the old president won the election. I think they said he won the election. I was like, he won the election. Someone they said that he lost, and he saw all of a sudden they arrested the people were saying he won the election. They arrested him. And up to now we don't know where he I don't know where I think they don't no one know where he has been to now. Maybe they place him somewhere, you understand? Then now the old president won the election and people were complaining about the old ones. People were saying that they don't need the old one anymore. You understand? Many people they were saying they don't need the old one anymore because he has been in power so long and he has been promising the people. You look at the environment, no good road, no good job, security, they don't have, like, nothing to be proud of. Nothing to be proud of. That is why I said, Africa, you have nothing to be proud of. Forget about your resources you talk about all the time. You said you have resources. These the resources. If you are not benefiting from the resources, what is the gate for? Imagine they born you, they gave birth to you, and they gave birth to you, and when you start growing up to the extent you got matured, and you have your family case, and you still talk about resources that you don't benefit from. The only people that benefit from it are the people that you put in position, the people you voted for. They are the only one benefiting from the resources, and those resources you see them put their children, their family members, everyone in that position for them to control their resources and sell it out. And when they sell it out, they will be the one to have the money for themselves. And then they place the money in the bank and they call it, they say they are rich. How can a politician be richer than a celebrity or maybe a musician? It's not possible, but they are not supposed to be richer because where are you getting your money from? They are not supposed to be richer. Where are you getting your money from? And when they have that money, they don't use it to invest for the society. You see them, they take that money and then they send it. They don't. Inside there. Be inside there. No, no, no. The rule different. You understand? Not there. I see it already. They say same issue happens at Nepal, where James removed their president. Yes, same thing happened over there. You understand? And I'm proud of them today because at least the citizens, they know what they want. They really know what they want. You understand? They know what they want. Let me see. And only if see the road here is like this your road. Yes, this one. So if you see this one 28, they stay inside this place, if this stay inside this place, that means half. So this one, another, you know, see all the parts. Okay, this one, I think this one. Okay, this one, another. But you just have to wait. You understand?
I took it.
Okay, because none of them, if you look already, none of them. That is it. You understand? I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them. I'm proud of them. You know why I'm proud of them? They know what exactly they want. They know what they want. And that's are the kind of people Africa wants. Africa need it. As in they need iron hand. And sometimes when you follow them with iron hand, they send securities, you understand? They send this stores security over you. And they said you are, you know, destabilizing the country because you are giving the country a bad name. Maybe you are not a role model for the country. The country has been doing well. You just have to be patient. Patient for what? Like, are you serious? You should be patient for somebody you voted for, and he has been in that position for good 12 years or 8 years. Still, the country is getting worse by worse, and they are still telling you to be patient. Patient for what? That is what I don't get. That is what I don't understand. Why should you be patient? You don't have to be patient. You need to remove that person and put somebody that is serious serious with your life. Not just your life, but for the country. Somebody that you all as a country will benefit from. Somebody that can put light, make the road good roads, have securities, have good securities. Imagine daytime in Africa, most of the places you cannot walk alone. You cannot walk alone. Daytime, most of the places. But when you travel to overseas, night you walk. I see some people saying Africans they are trying. Try no, they are not trying. You only say they are trying if you are benefiting from it. And before you benefit from it, you must have a good job. You must have a good job. You know that they are paying you. They are paying you good, good, not just anyhow payment. They are paying you good. What is the difference between you went to school and you are a medical doctor? A medical doctor, you know your standard, you know the position you are in as a medical doctor, and all of a sudden your salary is not up to $300. Yes, your salary is not up to $300, but somebody, a politician that did not go to school, he just finished secondary school, and all of a sudden he went into politics. He went into politics, and maybe from inside there, maybe he won maybe like the local government or chairman or maybe so on so on, and he start having some little money. Then maybe he has to further for little. You understand? He has to further for little, maybe for him to get to the position of president, or maybe or maybe House of Parliament. You understand? And when those things happen, why most of the president they don't even go to school? But when such thing happen, you see them they earn a lot. You see them pronouncing, I earn $20,000, $100,000. Like you earn more than this person that went to school as a medical doctor. Gosh, Africa, Africa is a joke. It's a joke. It's a joke. Seriously, it's a joke. And everyone in that country, I see no one that is serious. None is serious. None. Do you know the likeness I have for Julius Malima? Do you know the likeness I have for him? Because when he speaks out the truth, he speaks out fire. Like he knows that yes, we are not achieving anything in that Africa. And the leaders they are using us. They are using the citizens. They are using us. Imagine some of them work 24 hours. They go to work 7 in the morning and they will be back 7 in the evening. And most of them that go to work, they can't even eat because most of them, they don't still pay them. They don't still pay them. They don't pay them. They don't. What is really going on? Things has to be changed. Things has to change. Things has to change. You are welcome, sir. Oh, you are welcome. You are welcome. Things has to change. I don't like the way things are going on. You understand? I don't like it. Things has to change, man. Things has to change. We know what we want. Let Africa comes together and achieve that dream. Achieve that dream. Grab it. You grab your dream by force. You don't wait for someone to remind you to grab your dream. When you don't grab your dream slipped over you, and someone will take over your dream for you, and before you know it, it's gone. It's gone. You already sold yourself out. It's gone. So that is why when you see the opportunity to grab your dream, you grab it and make sure that it doesn't leave you. That is why you have to vote for a good leaders. You don't just wake up and see some dramatic things that you see them coming out. They don't come out before, but once it's time for election, you see them. They put on unnecessary clothes that people will see them and say that yes, they they use a lot of formats. Most people will not understand. They use a lot. They use a lot of formal. Most people will not understand. They use a lot of format. And that is why you have to know what you want. You have to. If not, 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 you will say your dream, say everything out, and they will sell it for you. They will sell it for you. They will. Definitely, they will. That is how you see most people when you tell them that this is very, very wrong. And the next thing they use for you, and they will say that because he's not your brother, or maybe it's not your family person that is rolling. If it's like it's your family, you won't be able to be standing and be saying such kind of thing. Man, come on. Come on. If it's your family that is ruling, at least in that time you know what you have to say to that your family person that is ruling that particular time. But since it's not your family, you still have to say it. Or are you going to keep quiet because it's not your family, you keep quiet and it affects everybody? You don't have to. You don't have to. Please, 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 Africans, we need to come along. We need to come along. We need to. We need to come along and grab that dream together. We need to come along and grab that dream together. Don't listen to, don't listen to what they say. Don't listen to them, because when you listen to them, you say your dream out. Don't listen to them. Do not, I repeat, do not listen to them. Make sure whatever you do, you are doing the right thing. Always make sure whatever you do, you are doing the right thing. That is just the true fact. Do the right thing. So that when you are not even there, your children will be there to enjoy that beautiful moment, that beautiful life. How can Africa be selling Africa selling Africa? Yeah? Where is he doing? Africa. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Come on. We need a vibrant leaders. Don't go by the age. You can vote for somebody that is even 40 something years old, 50 years. Stop voting for those ones that are 80 something, 70 something to 80 something. I think they don't need good things for you. They don't mean good things for you. I've seen it. You see those ones that are 70 years above, they don't want good things for you. All what they care for is their kids, their grandchildren, for them to be in the position. It's an opportunity for them. Even if they have the money already before being in that position, they don't still care. They don't care. And they think different. They think different because forget about most people use the most people use the words that goes by he's an old man and he knows the right thing, he knows what to say and he's doing the right thing. Stop using that word. We all know. We know things. When you sit down and learn, you know things. You understand? When you sit down and learn, you know things. How can you choose a vibrant man that is 40 something to 50 years old, and you don't choose them, you go along and choose 70 something to 80 years old man, and you tell me that he mean good for the country? How does he mean good for the country? He doesn't. I'm talking about the Africa leaders. He doesn't. You need to be voting for somebody that is 40 something, 50 something, 60 something highest. 60 something highest is good. At least 60 years to 65 years is good. Stop voting for others. They don't mean good for you, man. Come on. Vote for somebody that is 40 something to 60. I think those people are the people that will even mean good for the country. Yes, because they know, I think those people know that they still have a long way to go, and if they don't do the right thing, it will still affect them. But the other ones that are 80 something, I think most of them want to rule until they go to meet their ancestors. You understand? That is what most of them are doing, because most of them uh, they are there and they already thinking that that position they are is for them, and nobody can take that position away from them. You understand? That is what most of them are thinking. That is what most of them are thinking. That is why you don't have to give them that opportunity. When you know that this person is not doing well, the next thing you do, you send him out. You send him out. You don't have to waste time and start saying that this person, we should give him another chance when it comes to the second time. Oh, Wanabaka Mishi. Like, like, like Africa. Africa is great, but we need to make it more greater. We need to make it more greater. If not, the Africa we all used to say is great, it will be a laughing stock. It's already been a laughing stock at the moment, you understand? But not like it's worst like that, but at least it's getting worse already. But for us to maintain that position of it not being worst, we need to put a very vibrant and good leader to rule. We need to stop going by the words saying they are sharing bag of rice, they are sharing a chicken, they are sharing minerals, they are sharing money, and because they share to you, you sell your country out. And don't you know that the person that do all that, once he's been the person that is doing all that already know what the citizen want. That is why each time they want to do election, you see them coming out, they put music, they start dancing, they start saying they are vibrant, start singing, singing, dancing. Somebody that doesn't dance before, that doesn't care for the people, start dancing. And before you know it, they start receiving bag of rice, they start receiving minerals, some of them start receiving a token of money. And after that, after the election, you voted for him already, then after the election he won. And even if he's not supposed to won, he will still do one or two for him to make sure that he won that election. And after he won, and you see him, he stopped caring about the people. He stopped caring about the people. Why? Because he has to make another change. Because he knows that you people don't love him. You only love him because he was giving you that bag of rice at that moment. You understand? So now he has to care for his family that love him. Then any money he starts selling your resources and starts saving the money. He starts saving the money for his family, for generation to generation. They will never be poor. You understand? And he forget about you people that voted for him. He forget about you. Is that the kind of government you want in the society as an Africa? And you travel out, you see some beautiful things, you still choose the wrong ones. You still choose the wrong ones. Africa, be wise. The citizens, be wise. Let go things. Make sure you follow the good things. We love Africa and we want good for Africa. We love Africa. We want good for Africa. Fred wants good for Africa as well. We all want good for Africa. We all want good for Africa. Follow my channel, share this video. Share this video, follow my channel, share this video, like, and I appreciate every one of you that watch my live video today. I appreciate you all. Tomorrow by this time, I'll still be on live. And stay tuned. So whenever I come to live, you can receive a notification, and then we can share the good news together. We are one. We are one. We are. Wow.